A new glowing beast of destruction has just made likely the coolest entrance into the Clash Royale arenas ever. Being shot down from space, this purple golem made a massive dent in the arena, landing in his very own meteor. Once the meteor landed, the radioactive elixir began spreading all over the arena, turning it into a Halloween-themed arena. So where did this meteor come from? And what is the strange radioactive elixir that was inside of the meteor all along? And most importantly, how was this brand new Elixir Golem created? Find out all of that inside of today's story, how the Elixir Golem was brought into the world of Clash. The origin story of the Elixir Golem started a long time ago, back in 2015. Back then, battles were not as balanced as they were today. The Red King's favorite deck used to be a rocket cycle, and so it goes without saying that he didn't win too many battles. In fact, he would just get absolutely destroyed by the Blue King every time they played each other. And even after the Red King decided to finally switch his decks, he still kept losing because he just wasn't as experienced with the rest of the decks as the Blue King was. So the Red King was tired of losing and he needed to find a way back on top. But because he just wasn't skilled enough with regular decks, he thought that he would have to do something a little sketchy to win. And so he began crafting his master plan. He gathered the most powerful and most knowledgeable troops in the Clash universe all into one room. He got the Wizard, the Witch, and the Master Builder, the greatest minds in the lands. And then he asked them to put their minds together and create the strongest troop this arena has ever seen. And so the three Brainiacs got to work creating the Red King a new super troop. The three troops started brainstorming, and they figured that they had two types of resources to work with, Elixir and Dark Elixir. And as of right now, those were the only two types of Elixir that they could use to create troops from. But then, the Wizard had the bright idea of saying that, what if they created a new and even more powerful type of Elixir to create the ultimate super troop? The Witch and the Master Builder loved the idea, and so they began crafting. After many long days of mixing potions, chanting spells, and doing smart people things, they thought that it was finally getting close. They had a giant cauldron filled with this new elixir. The elixir looked like regular elixir, except it was glowing and radiating an immaculate amount of energy from it. This new super elixir was so unstable that the trio of Brainiacs called it radioactive elixir. And then during the final stages of development, the Wizard decided to add his golem formula to it just to see if it works. Sort of like a bit of a test run. The Wizard dumped in all of the ingredients, and then the radioactive elixir began to bubble and steam. It started to get more and more violent until the radioactive elixir finally started to boil over. The elixir poured out of the cauldron and then started to rise up. It just kept rising higher and higher until it was towering over the Red King who was watching. The giant blob of radioactive elixir then raised its arms to destroy the king and the trio. But right before it came smashing down, the Wizard sent a fireball hurtling right at the radioactive golem. The giant blob exploded into a pool of radioactive elixir. The pool of elixir just laid on the ground, but then only a few seconds after, the pool of elixir began to move. It began moving towards each other and reforming into another elixir golem. The Red King panicked, and after almost having that beast kill him, he quickly ordered the Witch to get rid of that thing. So the Witch cast a quick spell and had all the radioactive elixir put back into the cauldron. She then levitated the cauldron over to the nearest mortar and poured it all in. And then right after that, she set the mortar setting to the max setting and then fired it away. The elixir got sent hurtling towards the atmosphere and then went straight into outer space. After they finally got rid of that monster and dodged a massive bullet, the Red King ordered the Witch, the Wizard, and the Master Builder to forget what happened here and never speak of it ever again. So the troops left and never mentioned a word of it again, as per the Red King's orders. And then the Red King went on with his battles as if nothing had ever happened, and none of the troops knew any of this, as it was all done in secrecy. At least it was that way, until a few days ago, when that same blob of elixir came crashing down on the arena. It turned out that while it was in space, it collected a bunch of dust and other rocks where it froze the radioactive elixir inside of it, and so when it came crashing down on the arena, it began leaking all of the radioactive elixir back out. And this time, the Elixir Golem wanted revenge on the Red King for shooting him into outer space. And so when he started to form out of that meteor, he went straight for the Red King and smashed his king tower into a pile of rubble. And that there is the story of how the Elixir Golem was brought into the world of Clash. Hey, welcome back you guys. So we are going to go ahead and hop into a live battle here. We just passed 6,000 trophies and we're going to go ahead and see if we can pass anyone else above us. If we win one more battle, we should be put into 7th place here, overtaking Overlord, Smiley Face, and Sway. So let's go ahead and hop into that and see if we can do it. We're going to go ahead and use the classic log bait deck. So far it's been working pretty well, so let's go ahead and see if it can keep doing the trick. And I'll have you guys know, I know you guys probably don't even care, but this is literally my third time recording this video, because the first time I tried recording it, I had the face cam going, the audio and everything, but I accidentally forgot to record the footage on my phone. So basically it was just me talking and nothing happening in the background. So that was a waste of time. And then the second time I did it, I forgot to hit record on the face recording and then the audio. So literally all it was me just the game without any it was just the footage of the gameplay without any audio or face cam. So hopefully by the time I'm done recording this, everything will be working out okay. I would hate to have to record this for a fourth time. I would hate to do that. But anyway, so in the battle, we are off to a solid start. We've got about 1,000 damage done on his right tower compared to his like 200, 100-ish on my tower. So I think he's playing a bit of a log bait deck. I'm not fully sure. Or sorry, not log bait. He's playing a bit of a like hog cycle, I would think. Except he has a miner. I haven't seen a hog yet, but it seems like a hog cycle with like other stuff. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Alright, I gotta deal with this musketeer real quick. Thankfully, my knight did knock her back, so she ended up retargeting to the knight, which works out really well because she would have done absolute work on that tower if we had not. I gotta be careful because he does have that log coming. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and push with a goblin gang on the right just because we have so much elixir and nothing to do with it. Alright, he doesn't actually have a log. He has a what is it called? Barbarian barrel. That's it. So barbarian barrel and the snowball, two things we gotta watch out for. And then the snowball is actually gonna be getting a nerf soon. I can't wait because that thing is really hard to play against, especially with these bait decks, because it like fully counters my goblin gang and all of that. But anyways, so with 5 seconds until we are into double overtime, and we are actually looking pretty good. Got a solid push going in, and we got a lot of damage done on his right tower, and we're able to defend like decently well against all of his stuff. Alright, I was trying really hard to protect my princess there, but I was just missed it by a little bit. Alright, we're gonna go ahead. I think I might throw in a juke goblin barrel in a few seconds. I have too much elixir, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that down. Actually, we're just gonna go throw the goblin barrel right now since I have too much elixir. Alright, gotta quickly deal with this balloon. And then I do have almost enough to rocket and log that, so I don't have to really worry about that right tower anymore. I might just start focusing on the left. And actually, all I need to really do is focus on defending the right tower. As long as I can do that, I can easily prevent the 3-star. Or I can easily prevent him from getting this tower, and then I can easily get this other tower here. I'll just go ahead and throw in a goblin barrel, get it down to a lower health, just in case I really need to use the rocket on that balloon instead. So we're going to go ahead and log this, and then as long as I can get it below 628, we should be good to go. Alright, just barely, but alright, he's got 9 health, so I just need to quickly cycle to one more log, quickly right before the balloon gets there. Okay, but the stab goblin was actually able to get a quick hit on it, so that ends up saving my butt right there instead, because that balloon was getting really close to my tower, so that could have not ended well. Alright, looks like we're going to finish our challenge here, and then we're at 15 away from that giant chest. I just realized too that you can actually buy your next quest now. That's a pretty cool feature. But yeah, anyways, so let's go ahead and see where that puts us in the standings. Still in 10th place. Oh, looks like our trophy count didn't quite update just yet. I should have 6,042, but here it still says I have 6,013, so I should have 42, so I should be right between Joshua and Overlord in 7th place. So just like we were shooting for, so I'll go ahead and take that as a W. I could play another battle here, but then this video will get very, very long, and I think I'll go ahead and keep it short, and I'll save another live attack for my future video. Which, by the way, I do have another video coming out very soon. It's going to be a Halloween-themed Clash Royale movie. It's going to be the first time I've ever done anything like it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So make sure you do subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss that. I'll be posting it sometime in the future. I'm not quite sure when exactly. I might wait until a bit closer to the actual Halloween date. But yeah, other than that, if you liked today's video, make sure to leave a like, and then also comment down below what story you guys would like to see next. As you guys know, I like to screenshot your guys' or go back into the comments, screenshot them, and then add them in if you guys requested a certain video, or if you guys just wanted a shout out. Make sure to let me know that you liked, make sure to let me know down in the comments that you liked and subscribed with notifications turned on, and then if you want a shout out, just ask me and I will be more than happy to screenshot it and add it into a future video. Other than that, just leave a comment down below if you liked the video and what story you guys would like to see next. And anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace out.